Hey, it's just so Trish. Yeah, the hair definitely demonstrates the attitude. So it's week 30, and you think it'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to even come here about my attitude. I have the worst attitude because it's 5 in the morning in my world, and I've been up since 2. So I guess I'm going there even though I don't want to. Anyways, I'm just kind of dealing with just like, just trying to keep up with it all. I've been doing laundry and dishes and cleaning the kitchen and just bogus stuff. And I'm like, why don't I manage my house better? Okay. So it's week 30. I am at the point of I feel a little lost. And I feel a little lost because I don't have, we're doing this. And when I'm piecing, I don't feel like I'm piecing together curriculum, but when it's not so blatant, do lesson 1, do lesson 2, lesson 3, it feels like I think this is why I end up switching curriculum so often. Because they won't do, it's just too many books got open, they've shut down. So my daughter, they're starting to do that. So one of the things I did was I just kind of laid out a little booklet, using Mama Jen. But I only put in there reading, grammar, and math. And as much as I like doing spelling power, I know this sounds bad, but just to sit and actually do the spelling test and get at the same time is not easy. I don't know. This is why I wanted to go back. This is why I wanted to do the switched on Schoolhouse and stuff, because it's just do it, even though I'm blah. And it becomes, I'm not a good burger flipper. Maybe I'm just not a good burger flipper. Too many burgers on the griddle, trying to keep track of everything. And this is kind of one of the things I run into. And I don't know if it's just me in general. Because, I am a kind of a creative mind. So, my thoughts are everywhere. And I jump into things without, thinking. Kind of deal. And it's my children, play off that. Where the fact that they don't follow through with what they're supposed to do. I don't want it to turn into, a 2-minute video. See ya. But, I don't know. And maybe my brain is all mush, because I've been looking at curriculum and figuring out what we're going to do, and not just getting it and being done with it, but pondering it and getting distracted by other stuff that looks so fancy and whatever. So I hate to say I'm just working on that. Just kind of going through the motions of looking at all my options. I thought I was going to go back to Christian Light for reading, but Addie is picking up reading, and I'm I guess we don't need it. So then I'm do I do language arts for first grade? Do I even bother? Ooh, all those workbooks look so cool. Let's do them all. These are what I'm thinking about. I'm up at night on my iPad scrolling through curriculum and reading and reading and reading and reading. I feel like my eyes are just going to go cross-eyed. And then it's 5, so is there even a point of going back to bed? Because, what, should I even go back to bed? We have piano lessons today. I'm supposed to walk. I'm how am I going to function through the day today? I'm going to be a mess. I'm a hot mess. Hot mess. Totally a hot mess. I'm not loud right now because everybody's still sleeping. And I'll be a very hot mess if they all wake up. And I gotta cut this. I can't stand when it starts doing this. Because, even though it's not, long to some boats, it wants to be in my face. And then so I'm let me go back and cut it back to there again. Let me take all that off and shave the sides the way I like it. Because I'm one of those, I can't stand it in my face. All right. Do y'all have, I mean, it'd be nice if I got up here and I was like, oh, peppy, and we're just perfect and everything's blah. But, I mean, seriously, am I alone? I mean, is there something about getting to the end that's just like, oh, and they're dragging their feet. They don't want to do anything. And I'm like, I am like this close to turning and throwing the TV away. It is irritating me, but it's such a good babysitter for my son. We get so much enjoyment from it, but it makes him worthless. I'm like, I'm going to get rid of the TV. I'm over it. And I mean, my clutter has an issue. I've got to do something. And I'm like trying to go through and deal with this. And I went grocery shopping Saturday. That just made me depressed. I thought I was going to video it. It was horrible. I guess somewhere in the last few weeks, like prices have gone up. Or my kids eat more. I don't know. It was a very financially devastating shopping trip. It was a bunch of money. Anyway, maybe if I can stretch it, it was like for 1 week. But I'm like, well, maybe I can stretch it for 2. And then I'm like, you know what? I am just going to eat everything. See, I'm just rambling. I'm rambling. This is me without enough sleep. And I'm trying not to have a bad attitude. I have a bad attitude right now. A little resentful. And I'm like trying to shake it, pray it away, let it go. And I don't know. And I've had it for like 2 days. And I think it's just, I kind of need to go to the mommy quiet place to look at curriculum and figure out what I'm going to do. Instead, it's like, mom, 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 mom. Everybody, my husband, all of them. And it's just like, I need to figure this out. Anyway, it's week 30. I just want, I don't know. This is a real ramblings of a homeschool mom who needs a haircut, needs a cleaning lady, needs an organizer, and needs a day out. And I don't think grocery shopping should count as a day out. But man, my husband sure thinks it does. Oh my goodness. He thinks like I've been up like strolling Target with getting a pedicure at Walmart. That's my shopping trip. I'm like, are you kidding me? All right. I'll talk to you later.